Hey everyone, so it's almost June. We're going to get the May Marching Man Corner video in right under the wire here. Um, uh, I'm still in session. I know a lot of you are done, so if that's the case, congratulations. If you're still in session like me, we're here till Friday actually. I feel your pain and push through. It's almost over, right? The only purpose of this video is to talk about the new registration procedures, specifically how the website works. Obviously, it's all new, like everything else we're doing this year, website related. And it's very straightforward, but I wanted a video to be out there just to help people out. So if you go to the website, and I'm going to switch my view here so you can see my screen. Okay, and here's our website. I've already logged in, so I'm going to click members area. Of course, you might need to log in, and this is very straightforward. You're going to go to the registration or register button up here, click marching band, and then you got a few different options. Obviously, marching band finals is not an option right now. I'm going to come back to the second one in a second, but first we want to go to our profile and make sure that we've been approved. So if you've already created your profile, great. You want to look down here and make sure it says approved next to it. It might say under review, which is what it says for my copyright status right now, because I've not put in any of our song titles or anything like that. So if it says under reviewed up here though, where next to director information approval, that's not a case of you waiting on me, that's a case of me waiting on you. There's some key field that's empty. There's about 25-30 profiles right now that are listed as incomplete, which means they were started but never completed. And I don't need you to fill in every single field with data. You can put TBA in a lot of them, like the band bio. I'm not worried about that. But here's the thing, I've got to have the band information, in other words, school size and classification. You can't register without those two key data points. And that's what some people are missing. So if it says under review, you want to go in and update that data, you can go in and update it right here. If I click on that, it takes my profile. And I'm trying to check 2 or 3 times a day to stay on top of it. So hopefully within a few hours of you updating it, it'll be good to go. But for a lot of folks, you're going to log on. If you go to profile, it's going to say approved, which means you're ready to go. So I'm going to hit my back button here, and I go to my list of events. All right, and check this out. When you do this on June 1st or whatever day, it's going to list every single event in the state. Right now, it just lists Lancaster. I went in and unarmed or activated Lancaster early, essentially, so I can make this video. And I'm going to go ahead and talk you through the process. But check this out. This is kind of cool. This is new. It tells you how many spots are remaining in the event. And you can see currently all 16 are available, of course, because no one is registered yet. But that's kind of handy to be able to see. So I'm going to click register. And then the next screen just allows me to verify my member profile information, my name, spelling, email. Obviously, it's probably going to be correct, but if it's not, here's a chance for you to change the field and correct it and then hit this button. I don't need to do that because everything is correct here. I'm going to continue. Okay, and I'm going to come down here and select or choose from my options here. If you are an event chair and you're going to your own event, you want to select ratings only. Obviously, most people are going to select ratings and rankings in most situations. And of course, festival performance is available for any OMEA performance. So I'm going to select ratings and rankings. And because I'm a Class C band, all of these options pop up. Exhibition is very much like festival class, except, or festival performance. The only difference is you wouldn't get any adjudicator feedback. A festival performance would give you adjudicator feedback. So maybe you've got a band coming to your event, or maybe you are a band that's going to just perform for no rating and no commentary. It would be exhibition. So I'm going to select Class A and hit continue. All right, and this is what's going to happen to a lot of you. Now check this out. I skipped an important step that's very easy to miss. This button right here, even though there's no other options, I have to click that. Okay, and that's probably going to happen. So when you get to that screen, I'll do it one more time. Oh, I can't unselect it. Okay, it's very easy to forget that because it's not a choice. It's simply clicking that button. All right, and I'll move on. Okay. And it kind of just verifies, hey, you really want to do this? What's the date? And check this out, of course, we now have the $25 fee for all local events, and that's for everybody who attends, including the host band. And obviously, I need to be ready with the payment method, otherwise I'm not going to be able to complete this on the next step. So I'm going to click complete this registration. And now I have the chance to choose between my 2 payment methods. So credit card online is pretty self-explanatory, and e-check might be something you're not familiar with. If you haven't done it before, you might want to look into it before you get to this stage. You're going to need important information from your treasurer. Basically, what you need is a copy of your booster account check. You need the routing number and accounting number. I've included a link in an email I'm sending out as well if you want to look into that. But a lot of people probably already have that ability or are using that right now. Obviously, everybody's familiar with the credit card option. And I may not be the smartest guy, but I'm not going to type in my credit card information here on a YouTube video. But I think we all understand how that works. From that point, I would hit submit. I'm not going to do it now because obviously it's not going to go through. And once I hit submit, two things happen. It brings up a screen that kind of gives me a receipt, and just confirms all those options, of course. It also is going to email me, the system that is going to email me that same exact screen as a receipt. So maybe you put it on your personal credit card, you need to get the school or your boosters to reimburse you. There you go, you have the receipt for that purpose. And of course, you always have an email record of the transaction and also a record of the registration. So that's pretty much the process. It's very straightforward. I don't anticipate any problems, but it is brand new. So if you have a problem, please reach out to me. A few other things coming up here in the next month or so. Obviously, summer sessions start in just this weekend on Saturday at Licking Heights. That information was included in the email I sent out as well. We'd love to see people there. Obviously, it's required for adjudicators, but it's open to anybody. Event chairs are also required to attend, of course, but it's a great way to learn about how OMEA works, how OMEA adjudication works. Certainly for young directors, we encourage you to come. It's free lunch provided as well. No registration, just show up and learn something new. Also keep in mind the small band summer session is coming up later this month, right here at Burn Union. I'm really excited about that. There's information about that in the email as well. That does require a pre-registration just so we have enough food for everybody. And again, that's a free event open to anybody, but obviously especially for small schools and their band directors and their staff. So that's it for the May Marching Band Corner, a pretty short video. I hope to see a lot of you this summer, and if not, I'll see you later on this fall.